Have you ever experienced that sharp, debilitating pain in your legs whenever you try to stand up? Or even worse, have you ever found yourself wondering if a simple fall could land you in the hospital because your bones have become so fragile? What if I told you that this could be happening inside your body right now, and you don't even realize it? The foods you consume every day might be silently sabotaging your bones and leaving you vulnerable to fractures, debilitating pain, and a diminished quality of life. This might sound alarming, but the truth is, many of us unknowingly consume foods that could be wreaking havoc on our bone health. From the seemingly innocent choices to those that are marketed as healthy, they can all contribute to the weakening of your bones over time. In today's video, I'm going to dive deep into the top 10 worst foods that are secretly wreaking havoc on your bones, potentially accelerating osteoporosis and increasing your risk of fractures. Some of these foods, which are often touted as healthy, could be the very ones that are secretly undermining your bone density. You'll be shocked to learn how these everyday foods, some even marketed as being good for you, could be accelerating the loss of bone mass. This isn't just about avoiding pain. This is about protecting your future mobility and health. Stick with me until the end, and I'll not only reveal the foods you should avoid, but I'll also provide practical tips on how to replace them with healthier alternatives to ensure that your bones stay strong and your body stays resilient. By the end of this video, you'll know to make smarter choices and protect your bone health, because understanding these hidden dangers could make the difference between living a life without constant aches and relying on a cane or even a wheelchair. But that's not all. I'll show you exactly what you can do to prevent further damage to your bones and even start rebuilding strength in your skeletal system, no matter your age. Whether you're in your 40s, 50s, or beyond, it's never too late to start taking action. Don't miss out. This information could truly change the way you think about your diet, your health, and your future. So let's dive in and learn what you can do to protect your bones. Before we get started, if you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any important videos like this one. Your support means the world to me, and if you find this content helpful, please like and share it to help spread this valuable knowledge to others. And now, I'd love to hear from you. If you're enjoying the topic of this video, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments. If not, please leave a 0, and let me know how I can improve my videos to better serve you. I want to make sure I'm giving you the best, most useful content possible. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Low-quality calcium capsules. Let me start with a bone-deep truth that may surprise you. While many people turn to calcium supplements in an attempt to protect their bones, what they might not realize is that they could actually be doing more harm than good. The deception behind low-quality calcium supplements is more dangerous than you might think. How is that possible, you ask? The issue lies in synthetic calcium. Unlike natural forms of calcium, synthetic calcium is poorly absorbed by the body. This means it doesn't end up where it's supposed to, in your bones. Instead, it can accumulate in the wrong places, including your arteries, increasing your risk for heart problems rather than strengthening your bones. Another hidden problem is that many calcium supplements are missing key nutrients like magnesium and vitamin K2, which are essential for proper calcium absorption. You see, calcium needs magnesium and vitamin K2 to be transported effectively to the bones. Without these vital companions, calcium simply doesn't reach your skeletal system the way it should. Instead, it can get stored in joints and arteries, leading to a condition known as calcification, which can result in joint pain and increased leg pain instead of providing the benefit you're aiming for. But here's where the most common mistake comes in. Many people believe that the more calcium they consume, the better. This misconception can lead to serious health problems. In reality, your body can only absorb a limited amount of calcium at a time. Excessive calcium intake doesn't help you. It's harmful. When you take more than your body can process, the surplus calcium may build up in places like your kidneys, leading to kidney stones and other complications. So, how do you take calcium supplements safely? First, be sure to choose supplements that include vitamin K2 and vitamin D3, which help guide calcium to your bones, instead of letting it float around in your bloodstream. Vitamin D3 is essential for calcium absorption, while vitamin K2 helps ensure that calcium ends up in the bones, not the arteries. Also, look for naturally sourced calcium, such as calcium from seaweed or processed eggshells, as opposed to synthetic calcium carbonate, which is often the cheaper, less effective option. Of course, supplements aren't the only source of calcium. You can boost your bone health by incorporating calcium-rich foods into your diet, such as sesame seeds, almonds, and green leafy vegetables like kale and spinach. But even with food, it's important to be mindful of how much calcium you're getting. Excessive intake, whether from supplements or food, can lead to complications, so it's crucial to stick to the recommended daily amount. More calcium doesn't always mean better health, and in fact, it can do more harm than good. So, the next time you reach for a calcium supplement, take a closer look at the label. Make sure you're helping your bones, not unknowingly damaging them. Small daily habits, like checking your supplements and making smarter dietary choices, could be the key to stronger bones and a pain-free life as you age. The good news is, you have the power to change things now. It's never too late to take control of your bone health, and making small adjustments today can make a huge difference down the road. Number 2. Soft drinks and sodas. If you're in the habit of drinking sodas, especially cola, then you'll want to hear this. What you're sipping might be doing far more harm to your bones than you realize. It's not just the empty calories or the sugary rush. Sodas contain a hidden enemy that's secretly weakening your bones. The culprit? Phosphoric acid. This acid, which is commonly found in sodas, especially cola, interferes with your body's ability to absorb calcium. And as we know, calcium is vital for bone strength and density. So, when you drink sodas, you're robbing your bones of the nutrients they need to stay strong, making them more vulnerable to fractures and osteoporosis. But that's not all. The excess sugar in sodas creates an environment in your body that increases inflammation, which further accelerates bone deterioration. Chronic inflammation has been linked to the breakdown of collagen, the protein that gives your bones flexibility and strength. The more inflammation you have, the less resilient your bones will be to everyday wear and tear. Add to that the carbonation. The bubbles in sodas also affect the collagen structure in your bones. When collagen is weakened, it reduces the bone's ability to repair themselves and hold their shape. This is why regular soda drinkers often experience more joint pain, stiffness, and a general feeling of bone fragility as they age. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, what can you do to protect your bones and improve your overall health? Replace sodas with healthier, bone-friendly alternatives. Water is always your best option, as it hydrates your body without adding any sugar or harmful additives. Natural infusions like herbal teas or fresh fruit-infused waters are a great choice, too, offering a refreshing taste without compromising your bone health. If you're craving something sweet, try natural juices made from real fruit. Just be sure there's no added sugar or artificial sweeteners. By making this simple swap, you're doing your bones a huge favor and reducing your risk of long-term health issues. So, the next time you reach for a soda, think about the bigger picture. Is it worth compromising your bone health for a sugary fizz? Your body and your bones will thank you for making the change. Number 3. Ultra-processed foods, frozen pizzas, chicken nuggets, sugary cereals, industrial cookies, instant soups. If you're reaching for frozen pizzas, chicken nuggets, sugary cereals, industrial cookies, or instant soups, it's time to reconsider your choices, especially when it comes to protecting your bones. These foods have become staples in many American households, offering convenience and quick meals. But the truth is, ultra-processed foods are among the worst offenders when it comes to long-term bone health. What's the problem with these foods? They've been so heavily processed that they've lost almost all of their nutrients, leaving behind nothing but empty calories, excess sodium, and a cocktail of chemical additives that your body wasn't designed to handle. All of the vitamins and minerals your bones need to stay strong, like magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D, are stripped away during processing, leaving your body unable to absorb these essential nutrients properly. When your body can't absorb these critical minerals, it's like trying to build a house without enough materials. The result? Weak bones and fragile joints. But that's not where the damage ends. The additives and preservatives in these foods block the absorption of these crucial nutrients and even increase chronic inflammation in your body. Ingredients like trans fats, excess sugar, and sodium not only mess with your metabolism but also trigger inflammation in your bones and joints, leading to joint pain and increased fragility in the bones. Furthermore, these inflammatory chemicals weaken collagen and connective tissues, which provide the framework that holds your bones together and gives them their flexibility. As collagen weakens, your bones lose strength and flexibility, making them more susceptible to fractures, joint stiffness, and pain. It's like putting your body under constant stress without ever giving it a chance to recover. The solution. It's time to eliminate ultra-processed foods from your diet and make room for natural, whole foods. Start by opting for fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins that are packed with the nutrients your bones need to thrive. If you're craving something quick, try making a homemade pizza with a whole grain crust, fresh veggies, and lean protein, or bake some chicken at home instead of buying those frozen nuggets. Homemade meals made from real ingredients are not only better for your bones but also your overall health. By choosing natural, nutrient-dense foods, you can avoid the hidden dangers of ultra-processed foods while fueling your body with the building blocks it needs to maintain strong, healthy bones throughout your life. Number 4. Canned foods and processed meats. If you regularly stock your pantry with canned foods and rely on processed meats like ham, sausages, and cold cuts, it might be time to reconsider these choices, especially when it comes to maintaining strong, healthy bones. These foods might be convenient, but they come with hidden dangers that can have a lasting impact on your bone health. Canned foods and processed meats are often packed with high levels of sodium, a major culprit when it comes to weakening your bones. Excessive sodium doesn't just cause high blood pressure and other cardiovascular issues, it also messes with your body's ability to retain calcium. Here's how it works. The more sodium you consume, the more calcium your kidneys excrete through urine. That's right, the more salt you eat, the more calcium you lose. And as we know, calcium is essential for bone strength and density. So, if you're losing calcium, your bones become more fragile, and your risk for osteoporosis increases. But there's another hidden danger in processed foods: phosphates. Many canned foods and processed meats contain artificial phosphates, which, while great for preservation, have a downside. These phosphates interfere with your body's ability to absorb calcium properly, leading to a calcium deficiency despite consuming enough of the mineral. This is like trying to fill a bucket with water that has holes in it. No matter how much calcium you eat, your body just can't keep it where it needs to be, in your bones. Processed meats, like ham, sausages, and cold cuts, are especially problematic. Not only are they high in sodium and phosphates, but they also contain preservatives and chemicals that trigger inflammation in the body. This inflammation can spread to the joints, causing pain, stiffness, and an increased risk of bone-related issues like fractures and arthritis. For those with existing joint pain, these foods can make the discomfort worse, leaving you feeling even more debilitated. So, what's the solution? It's simple: opt for fresh, whole foods. Instead of canned vegetables, try buying fresh or frozen produce without any added preservatives. When it comes to meat, choose fresh cuts of chicken, beef, or pork, and try to incorporate lean proteins like fish, turkey, and plant-based options into your meals. These alternatives are not only healthier for your bones but also better for your overall health. Making the switch to fresh foods doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Simple swaps, like cooking a fresh stir-fry instead of reaching for canned soups or snacking on grilled chicken instead of deli meats, can make a huge difference in how you feel and how your bones hold up over time. Number 5. Artificial sweeteners. You've probably seen products that boast no sugar or sugar-free labels, and assumed they're healthier alternatives. But here's the shocking truth. Even though these items may not contain sugar, they could be just as harmful, if not more so, to your bones. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, commonly found in diet sodas, chewing gum, light yogurts, and even some medications, can have a devastating impact on your bone health in ways you probably didn't expect. So, why are these sweeteners so dangerous? The key lies in the gut microbiota, which is essentially the ecosystem of bacteria that resides in your digestive system. Bone health is directly linked to the health of your gut. When you consume artificial sweeteners, they disrupt the gut microbiota, essentially destroying the good bacteria that are essential for proper mineral absorption. This means that the calcium and other vital minerals that are necessary for your bones to stay strong are not being absorbed efficiently. But that's not all. Artificial sweeteners cause acidity in your body. An overly acidic body has to compensate for this by pulling calcium from the bones to neutralize the pH. Over time, this calcium depletion weakens your bones, making them more susceptible to fractures and pain. It's like trying to hold up a building with no foundation. The more calcium your body leaches, the weaker your skeletal system becomes. And there's even more damage happening beneath the surface. Artificial sweeteners can reduce collagen production. Collagen is the protein that provides structure and flexibility to your bones, and without it, bones can become brittle and less capable of withstanding pressure. As the production of collagen decreases, your bones and joints become more fragile, and your risk for osteoporosis and other bone conditions increases. So, what can you do to protect your bones from these hidden dangers? The best course of action is to reduce your consumption of foods that contain artificial sweeteners. This means paying closer attention to labels in the supermarket and avoiding items that list sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin. Instead, opt for natural sweeteners like stevia or honey in moderation, or better yet, cut back on sweetened foods entirely. Choose naturally sweet whole foods, like fresh fruit, to satisfy your cravings without the harmful side effects. By making this simple change, you'll be protecting not only your gut health but also the strength and integrity of your bones for the long term. Remember, your bones rely on a delicate balance of nutrients, and artificial sweeteners tip that balance in the wrong direction. Number 6. Margarine and hydrogenated vegetable oils. If you've ever thought that margarine was a healthier alternative to butter, then it's time to rethink that decision. Many people have switched to margarine because it's marketed as a heart-healthy choice, but I've got some bad news for you. This product is a bomb of trans fats, a type of fat that can wreak havoc on your body, both inside and out. And when it comes to your bone health, the effects of margarine are silent but devastating. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. You may be wondering, how exactly does margarine damage your bones? The problem lies in the trans fats present in margarine and many other hydrogenated vegetable oils. Trans fats are notoriously harmful because they interfere with calcium absorption, a crucial process for maintaining strong, healthy bones. Without proper calcium absorption, your bones lose their strength, becoming more fragile and vulnerable to fractures. But that's not all. Trans fats also reduce the production of osteocalcin, a key protein that helps form new bones. Osteocalcin is necessary for maintaining bone density, so when the body's production of it is compromised, your bones lose their ability to regenerate and maintain their strength. It's like trying to build a foundation for a house without the necessary materials. Your bones become weaker over time. Studies have also shown that trans fats cause chronic inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation doesn't just affect your heart and cardiovascular system, but it also attacks your joints and bone density. Chronic inflammation in the joints can lead to pain, stiffness, and swelling, making it harder for you to move freely. Additionally, long-term inflammation weakens the collagen and connective tissues in your bones, further increasing the risk of fractures and loss of bone strength. Here's the most shocking part. Frequent consumption of trans fats is directly linked to a higher risk of osteoporosis. People who consume a diet high in trans fats typically have lower bone density and a significantly higher risk of fractures, especially as they age. It's not just the bad cholesterol, LDL, and the heart problems. Trans fats are silently eroding your bones from the inside out. So, how can you protect your bones from the harmful effects of margarine and hydrogenated oils? The solution is simple. Eliminate margarine from your diet and replace it with healthier fat sources that support bone health. Extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, quality butter, and ghee are all much better options. These fats are rich in nutrients and are known to support bone health, while also providing other benefits for your overall well-being. By making this change, you'll be fueling your body with the right kinds of fats, those that support healthy bones, not those that break them down. Remember, your bones need more than just calcium. They need the right balance of healthy fats and nutrients to stay strong and resilient. Number 7. Canned fish, tuna, and canned sardines. At first glance, canned fish, such as tuna or sardines, may seem like a quick, healthy option for boosting your omega-3s and protein intake. After all, fish is often touted as a heart-healthy food. But what many don't realize is that canned fish can be a hidden danger for your bones. The problem lies in the high sodium content and preservatives used to extend the shelf life of these products. Sodium is a major bone health enemy. When you consume too much, it forces your kidneys to eliminate calcium through urine, causing your body to lose the very mineral that strengthens your bones. Over time, this calcium depletion can lead to weakened bones and a higher risk of fractures. Additionally, some canned fish contain heavy metals, like mercury, which can accumulate in your system and negatively affect your bones. Mercury can disrupt bone cell function and cause inflammation in the joints, worsening conditions like arthritis and joint pain. So, what should you do? Instead of reaching for canned fish, opt for fresh fish or, if you must go the canned route, look for options that are low in sodium and free from artificial preservatives. Fresh salmon, mackerel, or sardines provide the same nutritional benefits without the hidden risks that canned versions carry. Number 8. Spinach and Swiss chard in excess. Yes, you read that right. Spinach and Swiss chard, two of the most nutrient-packed vegetables around, can hurt your bones if consumed in excess. But don't worry, you don't need to avoid these leafy greens entirely. The key is moderation. These vegetables are rich in oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that bind to calcium, preventing your body from absorbing it properly. This means that even if you're eating calcium-rich foods, like dairy or fortified plant-based milks, the calcium may not be getting into your bones where it's needed. The trick is simple. Consume spinach and Swiss chard in moderation and avoid combining them with calcium-rich foods in the same meal. For instance, if you're having spinach, consider not mixing it with cheese or milk in the same dish. This will help ensure that the calcium you're eating can be absorbed and used by your bones. In short, enjoy these healthy vegetables, but don't overdo it, and be mindful of how you pair them with other calcium sources. Number 9. Excessive coffee. Coffee is arguably one of the most beloved beverages worldwide, whether it's a steaming cup in the morning or an afternoon pick-me-up. But while coffee may give you the energy boost you need, excessive consumption can have a significant negative impact on your bone health. Caffeine, the primary ingredient in coffee, interferes with your body's ability to absorb calcium. Not only does it reduce calcium absorption, but it also increases its elimination through urine. This dual effect can deplete the calcium stores in your bones, leading to weaker bones over time. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In fact, according to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who consume more than 4 cups of coffee a day have significantly lower bone density and are more prone to fractures. But here's the thing. The problem isn't just coffee. Energy drinks, some teas, and other caffeinated beverages also contain significant amounts of caffeine, which can have the same detrimental effects on your bones. If you love your daily cup of coffee, don't worry. Moderation is key. Limit yourself to 1 or 2 cups a day, and make sure your diet includes plenty of calcium and vitamin D to counterbalance the effects of caffeine. This simple change can help protect your bones and still let you enjoy your favorite beverage. Number 10. Refined flours and white bread. You may not realize it, but refined flours, found in everyday products like white bread, cookies, cakes, and most industrial bakery items, are some of the sneakiest culprits when it comes to bone health. During the refining process, these flours are stripped of almost all their nutrients, leaving behind mostly pure starch, a carbohydrate that is quickly converted into sugar in the body. This rapid sugar absorption doesn't just spike your blood sugar. It also causes your body to become more acidic. To counterbalance this acidity, your body pulls calcium from your bones to neutralize the excess acid. Over time, this calcium depletion weakens your bones, making them more prone to fractures and pain. It's like trying to keep your house's foundation strong while removing bricks from the base. It's just not sustainable. To protect your bones, limit your intake of refined flours and opt for whole grains instead. Whole wheat bread, brown rice, and quinoa are much better options for both your overall health and your bone strength. These alternatives are full of nutrients and won't harm your bones in the way refined flours do. So, there you have it, the top 10 worst foods that can secretly be damaging your bones. I hope this information has opened your eyes to some hidden dangers in your diet and helped you understand how certain foods might be weakening your bones over time. Now, I want to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Is there a specific food or habit you're planning to change after watching this video? Comment below and let me know what one thing you will start practicing in your daily life to protect your bone health. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out on more valuable content. Your support helps me keep bringing you more tips to live a healthier and stronger life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.